An amateur rules competition held in the welterweight division under 77.1 kilograms. Our first fighter making his way to the cage and into the blue corner, Sarfraz Yousaf.
Do Bramall and this guy. I don't know when it is because it's all mixed up, but like smoke-filled woods with fog lingering.
Yeah, this would be like a slow motion show with leather jackets.
What happened to that? I remember fancying her as a young one. She didn't ring the bell.
Because she did that
And his opponent, making his way to the red corner, Dawid Zan.
No, it's an old school one. It must be a new one.
Have you heard that remix that's from Pirates of the Caribbean? It's like a fucking house tune. We're in Magaluf, we're about 19, and it was
Ladies and gentlemen, your official introductions for this welterweight bout. First, the fighter standing in the blue corner. This fighter is 32 years of age. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighted at 76.5 kilograms. There's a record of 1 win, no losses, no draws. That win coming by way of submission, fighting out of Derby, Sarfraz Yousaf. And across the cage in the red corner, this fighter is 19 years of age. He stands 6 feet tall, weighted at 76.5 kilograms. There's a record of 2 wins, no losses, no draws. That 1 win coming by way of submission, fighting out of Leeds, Dawid Zan.
Amateur welterweight matchup here at CSFC 6. We've got Derby MMA's Sarfraz Yousaf in the black and red shorts, and they'll be taking on ABT's Dawid Zan in the black and white shorts. Both guys undefeated so far early in their amateur careers. Yousaf 1-0, Zan 2-0. Both guys be looking to keep that unbeaten streak going. But as the old adage goes, someone's O has to go.
Could be a draw.
Someone's O does not necessarily have to go. There are ways in which it might stay. But we'll likely see someone's O go. And here we go.
Oh, nice. Oh, fast shots then thrown by David.
Yeah, Yousaf, a rangy guy at the weight. Zan moving up to welterweight. He previously competed at lightweight. Goes up high, gets that single leg, almost. Stuffed by Yousaf though.
Pressing him against the cage, good use of the head as well. Trying to keep it in the pocket.
Yeah, nice work from Yousaf though, stuffing that head and keeping Zan nice and high. Stopping that takedown.
Chopping shots. Zan needs to do something from here though.
Yeah, I mean there are throws from this position. But Yousaf turns his back off the fence, that's exactly what he needed to do.
And it was easy, he didn't have to put much effort in that, he literally just turned around.
And he's got good head position there, head nice in the chin.
It's probably some of the best head position we've seen so far in the night actually.
Yeah, and he's just chopping away with them knees and little kicks, just staying busy enough.
But not enough really, you know, this is, again, it's approaching this sort of wall and stall thing which you're starting to see a lot in MMA. And I don't think the fans like it. The fans like to see a bit more action taking place.
Just took a breath there, just hoping they didn't fall out of the door. They didn't, we're good to go. And a nice trip there from David. Almost gets on top, but good balance from Yousaf to pop straight back up. Again, you know, he's using that head position and a tight underhook to keep Zan pressed on the fence. Not really threatening with a takedown as it stands though.
Yeah, I mean it's enough to win the round if he carries on doing this sort of work. Surely at some point though the referee steps in and says, look guys, you know, I'm going to pull you apart so you can hit each other again.
That's always what the fans in Doncaster want to see.
Yeah.
If they don't see it in the cage, they'll see it later on tonight in town. Zan looking for a guillotine. He's reached his head over the neck.
Yeah, he could jump for it from this position. He's giving it up though.
Yeah, it's always a risky one, pulling guard for the guillotine, just in case it doesn't come off, and then you're stuck underneath.
Yeah, Yousaf's game does appear to be just hold these double underhooks and chop in the knees. There doesn't appear to be much to it.
Zan gets the takedown this time though, nice hip toss there. And he really needs to work. It was a nice throw to get to the top. Shoves the legs away, trying to get past. Postures out of a triangle, good work from Dawid Zan there. And now he's on top, past the guard, inside control. Not long left though, that's the 10-second clapper. I mean, what we saw, that throw from Zan was pretty much the most action of the round really, but
I
it came too late.
Yeah, I don't know whether it does enough to win the round. I mean, that round was pretty unremarkable, but you've got to say that Yousaf, he controlled his opponent, held him up against the cage, chopped in the knees.
Yeah, I think Zan will take some enthusiasm from that late spell of success though, and maybe he'll try and force that issue a little bit more earlier in the round. Just got stuck a little bit too much of his back on the fence.
And the crowd will be baying for a little bit more action in this second round. As you say, the Doncaster crowd, you don't like to see that wall and stall kind of fight. They want to see some leather being thrown, some blood spilled and some people sleeping at the end of the fight. It's like he's speechless.
Yeah, both these guys do have the capacity to finish fights as well.
Yeah, it's good to have a quality referee in the ring now, in the cage now.
And we're going to come out for round two. Let's see who can really stamp some authority onto this fight.
Here we go, round two. Oh, Yousaf not wanting to touch gloves. think Zan needs to make sure he starts fast in this round. He doesn't want to end up pressed against that cage again. Oh, big long kick.
And the front kick almost got through there from Yousaf. Losing them long links to good effect.
Yeah,
Zan closes the distance. He's got double unders on the fence.
Yousaf swam for that underhook. So they both got under over here.
Yeah, it was a nice pummel there from Yousaf. Did exactly the right thing. Just what he needed to do. If he can keep that underhook high, it'll help stuff that takedown. But Zan, maybe with a high crotch, switches back to the hips there.
Gone back to the double now. I think he's better off with a single from here.
And he's sucking the hips in, looking for that trip.
Yeah, a high single crotch is not going to be easy from here because of the height difference. Done the right thing, sweep the hips out then.
Good, and now he's got a lot longer to work from top position. Yousaf has got a nice tight overhook there to keep Zan in. Helps him not ship too much punishment from that position.
Yeah,
Dawid really needs to free that arm up.
Big long legs as well, Yousaf, which can work very well from guard position.
Yeah, good posture from Zan, listening to his corner.
Whoa, nearly caught in that triangle then. He needs to pass that. Good work. He's lost the position now. All of a sudden he's underneath.
Letting Yousaf straight out to his back there.
Yousaf not getting any hooks in though. He's just going straight for the choke.
Yeah, Zan can really change his position by throwing Yousaf off there. He has got no hooks in.
Should have just rolled him off. He still could do it.
If he walks up to the fence and get back up that way. Now Yousaf has one hook in. Dawid needs to work before he gets that second hook in to improve his position. Stands up, trying to shake him off. It's the long legs of Yousaf that are really keeping him attached there.
Yeah.
A lot of other people wouldn't be able to lock their feet from that position.
He's managed to keep hold of that back as well. Yousaf should be really hunting for that rear naked choke. And Zan's got to start doing something. This is the second round now where he hasn't done a lot.
Yeah, and Yousaf is high, he could be shaken off. Dawid trying to clear one of the hooks so he can get Yousaf off his back. It's not a particularly comfortable position to be in.
Yeah, it's challenging to clear those long legs as well.
Yeah, and Yousaf done a great job
rear
of
naked
flattening his
choke on
opponent
here,
out.
I think. No, he's giving it up.
Yeah, Zan defending well, keeping tight, but he's flattened out, and this is not a good position for him. And, he's got his half guard back. Good work from Zan. Just as the round ends, he manages to get back to half guard position, but Yousaf holding that dominant back control for that portion of the round. Has to be another round in the books for him there.
Yeah, I think it was just too little, too late for Dawid Zan. I think he's left himself again. You know, he's got a lot to do. He's got one round here to win this fight. I don't think he can win it on the scorecard, so he's got to go out and be a bit more aggressive with his shots, and a bit more aggressive with his grappling. And he hasn't shown that he can do that so far.
Yeah, it would have to be an emphatic round for Zan. You've got to think he's left needing a finish now. I mean, Yousaf has been in some good positions. He had the back for a long while, couldn't submit Zan, who is a very durable customer. But Zan not really had a dominant position of his own from which to attack in the grappling ranges there.
There we go, third and final round. I'm sure Zan's corner has got him fired up to come out and win this round, but I think he needs that stoppage. Has he got it in him?
3 minutes left to declare a winner in this amateur welterweight bout at CSFC 6. Dawid Zan looking to throw some hands. Big kick there from Yousaf.
Both circling. There doesn't seem to be a lot of venom from Zan's strikes yet.
Goes for a low kick. I think both guys are a little bit tired, but one big exchange can really change things.
Yeah.
Zan goes in for that single, and he's going to let Yousaf out to his back again. He slides out really easily to the back and gets his second hook in with those long legs.
This puts Zan in the same position he finished the last round in.
Yeah, and he really struggled to get Yousaf off in the second round.
Yeah, and Yousaf now has got a lot longer to find that submission.
David fighting the arm, might end up on top from the scramble. It won't, and it's mount for Yousaf. Another dangerous position. I like to see him aggressive with his strikes, but he doesn't need to. Not via the judges anyway.
Of course not, but I think, you know, he'll probably want to get a stoppage win as well. I think he should get some distance here, push himself up and try and land some big shots. Those little shots chopping in are going to do nothing.
At this stage it seems he's quite content to hold on to this dominant position. Really driving that shoulder in. Zan needs to try and clear. I think
he's trying to get a submission from that shoulder.
Now you'll be hard pressed to finish it like a Von Flue style choke from there. He seems to like it.
Maybe he's had some success sparring with that, but sparring isn't fighting.
And Zan just chopping away with punches from the bottom, but he'd be better served to focus on his hips, trying to create some space there and get out from underneath.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be working much at all, really, just those little pouring shots. He's certainly not going to win in the fight, but then again, you know, Yousaf doing nothing from on top here.
Yeah, he's just holding on with that crossface. He knows he's in mount, and referees will be hard pressed to stand you up when you're in the mount, but he isn't actually doing much, if anything, from the top, apart from holding his opponent down.
Yeah, now he's postured up, yeah.
Just as I say that. And Zan gets a half guard back straight away. As soon as there's a bit of space, he works to the guard, and I think he'll get up to his feet. There he goes.
Nice work.
He's managed to sink his hands together for a takedown.
Oh, he's been reversed straight away though.
Yeah, nice under up there from Yousaf to get that reversal. Zan's still fighting for a single leg.
10 seconds now.
Time's running out for Dawid Zan.
Yeah, it feels like a shutout really. I think Yousaf did enough just to smother his way to the victory here.
And a takedown on the bell is not likely enough for Dawid Zan. His opponent there, Sarfraz Yousaf, has grappled his way to a decision win, as scored by us, the commentators. But we have official judges, and we'll go into the cage for their decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this for your winner by way of unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Sarfraz Yousaf. Put your hands together for a gallant opponent this evening, Dawid Zan.